Welcome to The Bend, where we explore all things Bend and Central Oregon. Today, we're getting on the bike.
We're hitting North Fork Trail, Central Oregon, just at the base of the Cascade Mountains. It's 1,300 feet of technical single track, probably over 10 waterfalls, topping out at 6,400 feet in a beautiful meadow called Happy Valley, named such because you can look over all of the sisters, Mount Bachelor and Broken Top.
Hey Bart, you ever been on North Fork before?
No, it's my first time on the trail. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you know what you're in for?
I think it's going to be up.
Some might question sports that require so much time and effort going up. Climbing on skis and mountain bikes can be painful and exhausting. In a typical day of alpine touring skiing, 90% of the time is spent climbing compared to 10% skiing down. And for mountain biking, it takes about half the time to descend as it does to go up. So why do we do this to ourselves? It's moving meditation. You could sit in a dark room in silence, you could do yoga, or you could get outside and see this. Bend and Central Oregon offer over 700 miles of single-track mountain biking, provided mostly by the Central Oregon Trail Alliance. You could ride from Bend to Mount Bachelor, Sisters, or any of the other close-by towns just on dirt.
I give you 50-50, dude.
50-50? I'll take those odds. Okay guys, so that's North Fork on the way up.
Sweet ride, but it's kind of a crowded trail, so it's always good to get an early start.
Lots of obstacles, tons of waterfalls.
It's a beautiful trail, 20 minutes from Bend, Oregon, so it's a fantastic ride. All uphill, baby.
Bark, what did you think of your first North Fork ride?
The North Fork ride was really a lot of fun. I was really impressed. It wasn't too difficult, a lot of climbing of course, but I really enjoyed the whole entirety of it.
What would you recommend for someone trying to do North Fork up for the first time?
I would suggest that they, of course, bring water. Make sure they bring the camera because you pass like 15 waterfalls. I think you need to be a little bit careful because like I was afraid to go across some of those bridges on the bike. So I walked that, and there are a couple of technical sections that I definitely walked. Definitely an intermediate ride, but a lot of fun, and I think pretty much anyone in moderate shape and an intermediate bike rider would really, really enjoy North Fork.
North Fork is probably the biggest climb in Bend, Oregon. It's one way up, so you're kind of committed once you start riding up the trail. You're either going to walk back down with your bike, or you're going to have to take one of the other routes, Farewell down or Mrazek down. Mrazek's going to turn into about a 22-mile ride. Farewell is a lot shorter. It's probably going to be maybe 6-7 miles total. However, it's technical single track going down Farewell.
Yeah, I have to say I was a little sketched out going down Farewell Bend. There were definitely some spots where I walked. If you do fall off, you're going to kind of pitch down a pretty steep slope. So yeah, you want to be careful, but that's not to say you shouldn't do it. I mean, it's a beautiful ride, as you can see from the video we shot. A lot of fun, and probably one of the better rides, if not the best ride in Bend, Oregon.
So to get there, just take Galveston to Skyliners or Route 4601 all the way to Tumalo Falls. And at the trailhead, you'll see North Fork.
What's coming up next?
Well, you know, we just built this bar here for the studio shots, and we built this out of pallets, so I think it might be kind of interesting to do a video on how we built the bar.
Well, how you built the bar.
So next up on The Bend, Upcycle. We'll show you how to take a pallet and turn it into a bar, perfectly suited for a film set or your backyard.
Texas, Tennessee.